This is a Dubai chocolate bar. It's a chocolate bar stuffed with a paste of pistachios, karaif, or shredded phyllo dough, and tahini. It first went viral in 2023, and since then, it's become a global phenomenon.
That was worth the hype.
The original by Fix Desserts is only sold in Dubai. Its scarcity has spurred an explosion of dupes, copycats, and spinoffs. You can now buy it everywhere.
We're a small homegrown brand, and we had enough chocolate just to serve the community. And all of a sudden, there was thousands and thousands of people starting to follow us and starting to explore and ask us how we can ship internationally, etc.
Brands like Shake Shack, Crumbl, Walmart, and Trader Joe's are jumping on the bandwagon too.
Our fans loved it. They lined up around the block and it would sell out within minutes. It was absolutely crazy.
I totally thought that this was just a trend and that it wouldn't go anywhere. As time went on, people were becoming obsessed.
New York City business The Nuts Factory says it was the first in the city to create a version of the viral bar in July 2024. The company originally made hundreds by hand per day. Now they make thousands.
It all started from a pregnancy craving, and all I knew in my head is that I wanted to create this chocolate bar that's essentially a dessert, encased in chocolate, but looks and feels like a chocolate bar.
Hamuda and her husband created the bars in 2021 and started selling them in 2022. They didn't have a large marketing budget and relied on social media to spread the word. In December 2023, this video started what became an international sensation. It's now garnered 127 million views.
Instead of getting one order every week, I decided to get 10, 15 orders. And so it was exciting, but it was also oh my God, how is this happening?
The bars drop twice a day on delivery service Deliveroo and are sold periodically at Dubai International Airport's duty-free. In April 2025, over 1.2 million bars were sold, generating $22 million in sales. The shortage has led to price gouging on resale sites like eBay. Some bars are going for upwards of $100. Beyond its unique texture and flavor combination, desire for Dubai chocolate has been largely fueled by social media, but the exclusivity of the original bar has kept that going. Capitalizing on the trend hasn't been difficult from a legal perspective. The name Dubai chocolate can't be trademarked. The United Arab Emirates isn't part of the International Trademark Treaty that would secure its protection. Chocolate giant Lindt developed its own limited edition bar in late 2024.
People were queuing up at 2 o'clock in the night, waiting for the first limited samples. It was scarcity, it was exclusivity, but still we were overwhelmed. Then the next thing, they sold it on eBay for 400, 500 Swiss francs.
Lindt made a permanent version. Now the bar is one of its best-selling items. After testing a Dubai chocolate-inspired milkshake in its Middle Eastern market, Shake Shack brought it to the US in just 4 to 6 weeks.
For us to come up with a full menu with marketing assets and ingredients and supply chain sourcing and operational supporting documents and all of that within a couple weeks was an aggressive timeline. It was certainly one of the fastest development timelines we've ever executed against.
The milkshake sold out within minutes, and Shake Shack's social media posts featuring the products were some of the brand's most successful posts ever. $1 billion business Crumbl Cookies is creating a brownie spinoff that they also developed in the same timeframe as Shake Shack. It usually tests its creations on a national scale, but took a risk this time.
We're kind of shooting at the gut here and hoping that this works. The main strategy behind participating in the Dubai chocolate trend was really to be able to jump in and say, Crumbl's adaptive, we're innovative. If the people want it, we want to provide it. We never want to look like we're too scared to try something.
So my sister and I got a matcha latte that's supposed to taste like the viral Dubai chocolate bar.
While Starbucks hasn't made an official product, a customer's idea to make a Dubai chocolate-inspired drink at the store boosted sales among Gen Z customers. On April 1st, 2025, Dunkin' launched a Dubai chocolate donut in the Netherlands. It remains to be seen whether the company will bring that to the US. Grocers Target, Walmart, and Costco all sell different copycat bars that are often sold out. Trader Joe's bar launched at the end of May, and it's arguably the cheapest, at just under $4 a piece. There are now hundreds of versions on Amazon too. The Nuts Factory, which claims it was one of the first in New York City to make the bar, has had to hire additional workers and buy more machines to meet demand. They implemented a 1-bar limit in summer 2024. They've created other flavors and other desserts. Part of the chocolate bar's immense success is timing. Consumers are increasingly craving new flavors, and Mediterranean stands apart. Pistachios have also soared in popularity in the US in recent years. The country has become the world's largest producer, consumer, and exporter of the nut, which historically came from Iran, Turkey, and Syria. California, where the majority are produced, is expected to see a record-sized crop yield in the 2025-2026 season. The amount of new snacks with pistachios launched globally rose by 63% between 2023 and 2024. The steepest rise was seen in chocolate confectionery, thanks in part to the Dubai chocolate trend. Chocolate pistachio flavor combos on restaurant menus are up significantly over the past year. Plus, Dubai's rise as a premium tourist destination has fueled an association with luxury. The bars are expensive, $18 to $20, depending on where you buy them. The trend has its limitations. Pistachios are some of the most expensive nuts to produce. A global cocoa shortage has been driving chocolate prices up, causing demand to outpace supply. Some ingredients must also be sourced internationally, like Caraif. And finally, handmade bars are labor-intensive.
Getting a product like Dubai chocolate to the masses is a massive heavy lifting. It's very difficult to get the right production line, and that's why most of the cases where Dubai chocolate, the original one, and all the copycats are actually limited editions or limited in numbers just to ride on the trend, but not necessarily to bring it to every single person.
Food chains, so far, have only been able to sell their desserts for a limited time. Crumbl Cookies does weekly limited edition launches, but is planning for their Dubai chocolate brownie to be available just 1 to 3 days in total.
The price point of the Hadavi and shipping that from another country to the US, and with it being so nationally recognized right now and utilized, it was hard to source because we have so many stores across the nation that it was hard for the company that we were working with to actually round up enough that we could run this for an entire week at every location.
Yet exclusivity is also a key ingredient to a trend's enduring success. The Dubai chocolate craze has now lasted for 18 months, and it's far from over.
When you're creating something so unique and special that is not available, it's a supply and demand basic, and people really are passionate about it and are trying to put their hands on it.
The longevity of the Dubai chocolate craze is uncertain, but the combination of a nut and chocolate is one we've seen many times before. Pistachio and chocolate's popularity in the US is in its infancy. While Fix isn't yet selling their bars internationally, it is in their long-term plans.
Who would have thought like all these brands would be doing their own take on Dubai chocolate? And I think it's a form of flattery for us. We've created a whole new category, and that's something we're very, very proud of. I think we're beyond the trend now, and I think we're focusing on the brand and what it does and its values.